Hello, everyone, and welcome. It's Shanna. So glad you're here
A-
today.
And Daria, hanging on.
And we are going to be working with our club kits today. And looks like we've got a couple of people at least lurking. So hello. If you want to make yourselves known, feel free to. If not, feel free to lurk. Just going to throw a little hello out there in the chat. We've got Harley Lady. Hello and welcome. So glad you could join us.
Hello.
So I have worked with my club kits on an earlier video on my channel, but Daria just got all hers in and was ready to work with them. And I have some different ideas of some things I want to do with mine. So I have got, namely, I've got one card ready and it is using the Hummingbird Delight. And this is the large die of the month, I think. Yes. And it is huge. And I previously made this card using all of the elements with it. And I used like the daisies and then I used the hummingbirds and then the, I don't know if that's honeysuckle or what that is, but I used them all and made this spring card, which was very, um, I guess, encouraging because we've had such cold winter weather that it was nice to do a spring card. But anyway, I'm going to just use some of the elements on my card today and we're going to make that. And then I might, if I have time, I might work with the postage stamp one is called Postcard Hello. For this one, I just pressed it and did a little bit of ink splattering, but it actually has a stencil that goes with it that I might be working with if we have time. Daria, you want to talk about what you're doing?
I'm going to be starting with the crate exclusive die. So you can only get this die if you're part of the crate. And I'm also incorporating an old glimmer plate as my sentiment for the center. And then I'm going to combine the large die, the stitching die, and the stamping die together into one card. So that's my plan. And if I have time, which I don't think so, I'm gonna try and do something with the 3D embossing folder. We'll see what happens.
I'm looking
That's
around and
planning.
I'm not even sure if I've got a card base made, so that's interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and get started though, and I can drag in a piece of cardstock and makes a card base. So what I thought I would do on mine is I'm going to do, instead of the one layer of the daisies, I think I'm going to layer up two. And I went with kind of a teal colored leaf with this one, and I'm going to go with a real muted. We're going to have a muted color scheme today. So
Sounds
we've
pretty.
got several people lurking, but not a lot of people chatting. So anyway, I'm glad you can lurk and join us.
I was gonna say working is fine.
Lurking is
Working is
fine.
acceptable.
Anyway, so we were just going to work with our club kits again. So this month, we should talk a little bit about it. This year, I should say, they kind of changed the club kits up a little bit and just made some changes with them.
I love the
Um,
changes.
yeah, the changes, for one thing, they did away with the Glimmer Club, the Glimmer and Foil Club, and they combined it with the Press. So now it's called Press and Foil Club. And I think it made a lot of sense because you can glimmer your better press plates and you couldn't better press your glimmer plates. So I think it made sense to do that and to combine them. And then, if you've always been a better press person, now you get foil with it. So that's nice.
Yep.
And then they changed the it was called caboodles, and now they are calling it the crate.
Yeah, all
And
clubs great.
all
Yeah.
clubs crate, yeah. And then they added, and Daria, you know more about it than I do because you actually get it, but they added some of the cardstock with that, which is
Yeah.
awesome.
You get 10 sheets of 8.5 by 11 cardstock.
And I think you get a double bonus, don't you? And there's something else.
Yeah, and then this time they used to give an extra bonus for the boodle.
Yeah,
And so this time they gave a stencil to go with the
the press plate.
the postage. But then, like I said, I'm working with the exclusive die that you can only get if you get the crate.
Yeah, they did send that to me to promote since the clubs were changing, and I did work with it, and it's super fun. I don't have it handy to show, but anyway, let's run through the crowd because
Yeah, well, it's right here. I've
we've
got it.
got some
It's
people
right there.
showing up. Yes, that's gorgeous.
Yeah.
So we've got Harley Lady, as we mentioned. We've got Creative Therapy. Love the crate set. Jay, our friend Jay, has shown up. Hey,
Hi,
Jay.
Jay. How you doing?
Hope you had a good day off. I've had a good day. Let's see. We've got Wendy Kittner. Hello, girls. Got to leave soon. Just wanted to say hi. We'll catch the replay. Thank you. We like
Hey,
our replay crew just as well. The crate name is cool. And K McQ22 is lurking while stenciling. So I'm glad that you can craft along with us. And then E. Miller's just saying hello from Michigan. Yeah, it is too cold. It is. I was
yes.
telling Daria, I think we were at -15 earlier today, but I think we're -13 now. So it is pretty cold. Pretty
Yeah,
cold.
we're dropping to 7 tonight, but tomorrow's supposed to be -15 with the wind chill.
Oh
So
my gosh. Yeah, that's just ridiculous.
yeah, and
It's
then
just too much.
Saturday it's supposed to be a high of 9. That's
I
it. High of
Oh
9.
wow. Yeah, I think we were gonna get up to 30 one day, but I don't know.
But that's Friday. We're
Is it
getting
Friday?
going to be 26 Friday. Then it's going to drop down to like 3 and only get up to 9 on Saturday.
Oh man, this weather's crazy.
It is. I told Jim, I said, "Oh, it's a good day to stay in." He goes, "We can't. We're going out
Oh,
Saturday morning to a Polish bakery." And I'm going,
oh
"Oh,
no.
well."
Excuse me. My sister and her husband were here um, for a birthday party, her granddaughter's birthday party.
Okay.
And they blew into town for just a little bit. And I said, "How long are you staying?" And he says, "We're not. We're going first thing in the morning. We're flying back." He said, "We have Monday off from working." He said, "We will have to have that to recuperate from your cold weather."
Where are they
So, and
from?
they're a lot younger than, well, I mean, she's 6.5 years younger than me. So I'm like, golly, you got to recuperate from cold weather. But they've been down there long enough that
Yeah.
they can't tolerate our weather. I can't tolerate our weather. What am I doing here?
This is too cold
Anyway,
for anybody, even from Minnesota.
yeah. Let's see. Oh, Jay said he usually has a thing on Monday nights, so he figured he'd hang out. So it must have got canceled. Seabest Lady is here. Hello, nice to see you.
Hello. And
Kay McHugh
Sharon.
says 7 degrees feels like -10. Yeah, yuck.
Yeah,
Yuck, yuck, yuck. Oh, well, we are making some floral. I am making a floral card. I think you
that's
are.
right. Flowers
So we are
everywhere.
dreaming of the
Spraying.
weather. Now, I
Spraying.
will tell you, I was crafting earlier today for my video that's going to run tomorrow, which is, I love. It turned out really beautiful, but the sun was shining through the door here in my craft room and just making some shadows on my glass mat. And I'll tell you, I wasn't mad about that at all.
Mm-mm.
I was happy to have the sun shining.
Well, we're
So,
supposed to get a chance of seeing the Northern Lights tonight.
you're kidding me. We had that chance, and every night I kept going out trying to see them. And people in my town were posting these amazing pictures, and I could never catch it. I don't know. I was looking everywhere, and I could never catch it. And I was so bummed at that.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Hopefully, you can
Yeah.
catch it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm just too in town for it or
And they
what.
said that if there's a lot of light around that you may
Yeah,
not see it.
I think that's probably what. And I'm on the very edge of town, but I guess I was just too in town to, and maybe some of those pictures I was seeing was out of town. I don't.
Well, plus it looks much more impressive through the camera lens.
Oh, yeah.
Or the phones. I mean, my daughters took pictures with their phones the one time. I said, I didn't see anything. And they said, no, but they didn't either, but they just pointed their phones at where it was supposed to be, and then they saw it.
Oh, I see. Maybe that's what I should have done. Jay said he's got a sinus something or of a sinus headache, either
Oh,
from the weird weather. And
sorry.
Jay, last week, a couple days last week, I had that, so I totally get it. And Jim has joined us. Glad you could join
Yeah.
us, Jim. Just playing with our club kits and kind of using them in a different way than I did last time. And Daria's just came in and she gets the full crate, so all clubs crate. So she's got all of the goodies and she's chosen some to work with. And I'm just kind of using part of this large die of the month to create a different looking card. So that's what I'm doing. I've got some really soft colors. I'm trying to go very like, ah, Delise says she's lurking, but here she's got a sinus headache too. Oh
Oh, I'm
man.
sorry. Got to be the cold weather.
Jim says there's a special setting for your phone to capture the northern lights, and I should have known that you would know that because Jim takes fabulous pictures.
Ah,
Uh, K McQ22 says my friend is a pilot and he gets the most beautiful pics of the northern lights. I
oh,
bet that sounds
can
awesome.
imagine.
That sounds awesome. Now I'm hoping that I can do. Yeah, I can do that. I would see. This is what I was planning, was kind of having a couple layers of these daisies. Because usually, at least the daisies that I have seen, they can get carried away and kind of take over. So, at least the I think Gerber daisies are the ones that here they can kind of take over your garden if you're not careful with them.
Oh, send them my way.
My neighbor had them, and she was like, "Oh,
I want
she's
things to take over my garden.
yeah."
I said I am an equal opportunity gardener. If it's green and grows, it stays.
I love gardening. I've got a bunch of flowers at my house, and I love it. Now, the thing that's interesting about this set, Daria, you have played with it, haven't you?
Which
Is
one?
these
No, I haven't yet.
oh yeah, okay, well here's the warning. These flower centers are different. So you
Oh,
kind of have to grab the ones that go with them. Some of them are more rounded and full, and some of them are flatter. And so you kind of have to look for the right ones to lay down on there. And so with that in mind, I actually cut out an extra set of them. That way, if I goof up and put the wrong one on one of them, I'll have an option
well, that's a
to
great
add the
idea.
other.
I didn't think
But
about that.
but yeah, they are. I figured that out the first time around. Some of them are flat ovals, and some of them are more rounded. And so you just do your best to figure out what's what. But I did die cut out some extra ones just in case I grab a wrong one and get it laid down on there. And I put them on some, I've got some green tape here, just to hold them because so they wouldn't bounce around my tray as I was working with it. So Shasta daisies will take over.
Oh,
Okay.
yes. Well,
Maybe
I'll
that's
take
what it
those
was that
two.
she had, Shasta daisies.
I'll take those two. I like
Yeah.
daisies of any
Jim
kind.
Jim says a photographer friend of mine has gone to Norway to capture them. Incredible. That sounds fantastic. That's awesome. So anyway. And the
Okay.
other set that was included to me, speaking of flowers, I did this color scheme, but they very much remind me of Black-Eyed Susan. So in my mind, they should be yellow, and then this should be brown, or they could be
Cone flowers.
purple cone flowers, which
Yep.
I think that would have been a good one as well. But and I've had both of those in my garden. I don't currently have them now. Something happened to them, and I don't know. We had to do some digging in our yard one time, and I think maybe that did them in.
Yeah, my
Um,
flowers and my black-eyed Susans didn't survive either, so I don't know.
well, maybe I don't know either, but I should plant them again because I do love them.
Yeah, me too.
They're very pretty. But I have a lot of like Stella Diora. They're daylilies. I have a
Oh,
lot of
yeah.
those.
Yep.
And I've got some other varieties in like wine colored and, different varieties of those in my yard. And those are awesome because they're pretty maintenance free.
Now, are they the orange ones?
Mine are yellow. I do have
Oh,
some,
yours are yellow,
I
because
have some orange and some red.
ours are
Um,
called tiger lilies.
oh, are they? Okay.
They're orange.
Yeah, no, I've got more the yellow and the
And
red, the wine colored. In fact, I think
yeah, that's
that
nice.
might have been called wine. I don't know. But anyway, so I got a lot of that. I've got just a wide variety of different things in my yard. And most of them are pretty much, I say maintenance free. You do have to, kind of trim them down after the season and get them under control and everything. But I've got a lot of moms that come back every year too.
Yeah, you would laugh at the way we trimmed ours down.
Well, I probably
Jim
wouldn't
takes
because,
the lawnmower and
yes,
mows them down.
yep, that's exactly what I have Pat do.
Yep, that's
So
it.
for years I would use the clippers and clip and or scissors and clip and I finally got to the point where I'm like, just run them over. I
Yep,
must have bumped my mouse.
and they come up
Um,
beautifully the next year.
they do, they do. And I had some. I've got some clematis, and
Oh,
I'd had it for years, and it had gotten really very thick and coarse and very kind of branchy.
oh, okay.
And year before last, I had Pat cut it down to nothing. And that thing came back better and more beautiful than it has been in a long time. So I have got the Poet's Garden set, and clematis is one of these sets that is in it in that new release. And I'm going to
Oh,
be
nice.
working with it. In fact, I've die cut the pieces out already, and I'll be working with it this week as well. So that's going to be fun. And I die cut the pieces out in white, and I think I'm going to maybe either ink blend or maybe watercolor. We'll see. Mine are purple, my clematis are, but you can get different colors.
Yeah. No, we do perennials and we mow them down and they come up the next year. And then
Yeah.
we've got lots and lots of trees. Dogwood in the front yard and crabapple we have a strip garden and the crab apples in the middle of that, and lilac trees and bushes and rhododendron and
Oh yeah, I have rhododendron and um, some of those. Now I have actually, this is something I did. I have had trees grow in my flower pots,
oh,
and I have taken, like, they seeded in there, and I took them out and put them in another pot. And so two very good sized trees we have in our yard, I have grown from scratch in a pot, and then eventually
oh,
we moved it to the
neat.
ground. So super fun. That's fun to do. And I get a lot of volunteer um, plants. I'm always surprised each year what's going to pop up because I get a lot of volunteers. The birds just drop them, and my soil is so, I guess, rich or whatever. And I mean, I always have some new something come up each year, and it's always just fun to see what happens.
Yeah,
So,
we have squirrels bearing nuts. So
oh
we've
yeah,
got beech nut trees coming up all over the place now.
really.
Yep.
My plan is to just take these two and just kind of layer them and have kind of a larger area of flowers on this. I think it's going to be pretty.
I think so too.
So that's what my
I'm just
plan is. I'm going soft,
I'm just
almost.
following this because this isn't as easy as they made it look. they made it look like, oh, you can just put this together, no problem, but you've got to make sure you've got it turned
Yeah,
just the right way, and
yeah, there are some. I've just made the screen big so that I can see you. There are some nice little etching, like pressed places, and you've got to line them up
Yep.
just exactly right. So yeah, and I actually had cut the two-piece ones for the top, and those are half pieces that are at the top. So I wound up cutting mine in half. So let's see. KMQ22 says, yes, cut your clematis when it's brown and twiggy. They thrive after you've had yours for over 25 years. I have had this plant, clematis, that I have. Let's see, we've been in the house. No, we've been in the house 25 years, so I've had it 25 years.
Wow.
And Latonka Lady says, hello from the deep freeze of Pennsylvania.
Oh, we're in
Brenda.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah. You've talked to her before, I
Yeah,
think.
and I don't remember,
Yeah, I
because
know. I know. I feel you. I know how that goes. Um, now this is the one that hangs over.
Pennsylvania, yes, and we're in the deep freeze too, so.
Yeah, this one I have to cut because it's too long. Mercer or Merker? Is it Merker or Mercer?
I would say Mercer.
Okay. We had a drugstore way back in the day that was called Merker's, and it was spelled that way.
Okay.
But that's been a
I don't know
long time
what
ago.
end of Pennsylvania that is.
I'm sorry?
I said, I don't know what end of Pennsylvania that is.
Oh, she's up there. I'm not sure. I have a terrible memory. It's
Oh,
awful.
me too. Ugh. And with the new drugs, it's even worse.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it kind of gives you that brain
Hoping
fog or
they'll
whatever.
eventually settle in, and my body will go, okay, we're gonna be okay.
Yeah. I thought I got that cut down enough, but I'm not sure. There we go. That's really pretty. I like it on the pink. Western, about a half an hour north of Pittsburgh.
Oh, okay, so the other side of the state. I'm north of Scranton and the office. Did anybody ever watch The Office?
Oh gosh, I really wasn't into it, but my daughter was, and so I got to watch a little bit of it just by her love for it. She loved watching it.
I don't think I need that. I
I
don't
need to
think I
cut this
need
one
those.
down again too.
Okay, well, I think I'm done.
Are you?
I
Okay.
think so.
All right. I'm gonna have to cut this side off, I think.
So that's it. It's done.
All right, hang on. I want to enlarge you so that everyone can see that particular one. So what's my options here? Uh-oh, that wasn't the one I wanted. There we go.
Oh,
Here we go again.
there we go. All right. This is all I'm doing with this one. Maybe I'll splatter it later on, but right
Yeah.
now it's done.
Looks good. Okay, I'm back.
Hi,
I don't
good.
know. StreamYard made some changes and I'm having a hard time adjusting to it, so my apologies. So I want to kind of layer that.
Yeah, I always say, why don't they leave well enough alone?
I know. Gotta change stuff.
If it ain't broke, why fix it?
Right on. I agree. So I'm just taking my time with this one.
Well, I'll be working with something very similar then, so.
Yeah, the next one I've got is kind of the speedy one, I think.
So, but yeah, I'm going to be stitching.
Oh, yeah. I was telling Daria that my stitch card actually made it on the Spellbinders Instagram channel. They tagged me in it the other day and I was like, yay, they used my card. So it's always fun when they use one of my cards. I like it. Makes me happy. So I hope you guys will check out that video tomorrow because I really was thrilled with the end result of the card. And if you like mixed media, I'm using a little bit of mixed media on it. So if you guys are bored tomorrow, check out my video.
Oh. Well, I have to go out in the cold and go grocery shopping tomorrow.
Ugh, Oh
Yeah.
man, you can't get Jim to go for you.
He offered. He really did. He said, "Just make me a list. I'll go for you." So I may take him up on it.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't like to go. Pat loves to shop, and I love that he loves to shop.
Well, he doesn't like to shop either, but he's still willing to go.
I wonder if I have some acetate. It might be fun to make this a shaker card. Let me look and see what I
Ooh,
can
there
find.
you go.
I'm gonna go digging through my little stash of stuff here. I think I have some. Gosh, do I have any left? That's a good question. I got some snowy acetate that Daria sent to me. I don't think I want to use that on my
On your spring
springy
card. Well,
springy card. I could
Pennsylvania.
use a piece of vellum. I might do that.
Yeah. If you live in Pennsylvania, you could have snow when the spring flowers are out. Yep.
Yeah, that's for sure. Let me look at this. Hang on, I'll use some packaging.
Oh, there you go.
I've always got packaging. That's a given. Okay, let's do that. I think that'll be fun. We'll make a shaker card. So I might just make one card tonight. We'll see. Hopefully I can find some pretty pink bits to put behind here or something. Let's see. Yay, Shanna. What are we yaying?
Probably that your card was picked by
Oh,
somebody.
yes, yes. See, I have no memory. Yeah, and I have had, they periodically do pick up my cards, and I have some of my cards that I love are actually on their product pages too. So that's super fun. I love that.
It's
I
worth
gave,
the effort.
yeah, yeah. I gave my sister one of the cards that was one of my favorite ones that they actually have on their product page. When you land there, you actually see my card. And
Which
this
card?
particular one was a Christmas card. And
Ah,
so I gave it to her because I knew that she would appreciate it and she would keep it. So I was like, well, I'll give it to her because she's a big fan. She's one of my big fans. My sister is.
yeah, you need people like that in your
Oh,
life.
yes. Yep. Anyway, so I'm just taking my time here with this. Let's see. I love crocus and snowdrops. Yes,
Oh, yeah.
crocus. Um, crocus is the first thing that shows up in my yard in the spring. And it's on the side of my house in the backyard. And I have to make a deliberate effort because usually it's still cold out to go and look at it because it comes up and it's on the side that you can't really see unless you go look at it. So that is nice. Latonka lady says same here. Her husband does all the shopping while she makes cards. I occasionally Pat will say, "Oh, go to the store with me," but he doesn't like me to go because I run the bill up, and I don't like to go. So no, there's no fight there. Go and do the shopping.
The only
Um,
thing I have to do is figure out what we need.
yeah. Well,
And that's
that is,
really
yeah, I know, and we
harder.
make a good. We have a little grocery list by the refrigerator, and anytime I mention anything, he will jot it down and I will add to it. And I'm more than happy to fill that list out if
Yeah,
I don't
well,
have to
Alexa
go.
fills ours out.
I do not like to go to the grocery store. Now, I cut out some extra leaves and stuff for this, but I haven't used them. I don't think I need them. Last time we went to the grocery store and he had me go, um, and he goes to multiple places, one being Aldi's, and that is a great
Ah,
place to shop because their prices are really well.
yep.
Anyway, they have an aisle, and maybe I've said this. If I have, I apologize for repeating myself. I have no memory, but they have an aisle where you can buy just all kinds of different things. And when I went in there, they had these boots. And he said, "What are you doing?" And I said, "I'm trying these boots on." He's like, "You don't buy boots at the grocery store." And I said, "I am." Because the lady said, "Oh, I think they're $12.99."
Oh,
And when I
wow.
got to the register, they were $8.99.
Oh,
And I
wow.
got
That's
these little
even better.
short dress boots that were very stylish. And I was like, oh my gosh. So anyway, yeah, I bought, so I did run the bill up because I bought some boots.
Yeah, well, that's why he doesn't like you to go.
Yeah, that is. And I understand. I'm gonna have to cut it off that side because there's a little hole on this side. And I'm just eyeballing this. I probably should measure it and figure out what I need.
Okay.
And all of the gals know him there. They're like, "Oh, hey," because he is a social butterfly.
Okay.
He was in sales his whole career, so he has the need to visit with people when he's out and about, which is
Got
fine. He can do all the talking. I don't mind at all.
Okay. The stitching's done.
All right. You gonna
Now.
hold it up so we can take a look at it?
Okay.
Oh, that looks good. You got yours tight. I was telling Daria that when you use that metallic
Thread, yeah, because this is
thread,
black metal.
that you have a little, sometimes you have a little bit of trouble getting it. And I was using tape on the back of it, and this one still is just not exactly perfect, um, but that metallic, I think the non-slick, you don't have to work as hard
No,
at with
it's
it,
not bad at
but
all.
it is beautiful. The metallic is beautiful.
Yeah, it is. It's a step above the other stuff.
Yes, it is. So it is worth the hassle because it does look beautiful. I'll get this laid down on there, hopefully. Yeah. All right. I'm just going to trim it off. That worked out all right. Oops. Okay. So has everybody been able to craft today and make something and enjoy the day since the weather's been so yucky most places? Even I was watching, and even I was watching Ryan Hall the other day. I might have been talking with you when I was watching him, Daria. And he
Okay.
said that Florida, I think we were talking about it, weren't we? That
Yep.
Florida and Georgia were getting snow.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what in the world?
That's to
So
pay back all those people that brag about their temperatures. Look,
I
we're in
know,
Florida. It's 70 degrees, blah, blah, blah.
I know, and they're getting snow. It's crazy. Oh my goodness.
It is. It's
And they don't
unbelievable.
know how to handle it. You know, we know how to handle it
Right.
because we're used to it. Oh gosh. I was hoping I had a narrow strip of foam I could use, and I do. Hopefully I can get it in there so where it doesn't show.
There. Hold those together.
Not gonna show.
I learned this trick with the clips, the fabric clips. When you I put back my stitching with another piece of cardstock, and you just put these on, and it holds them together and glues it tight, and you can do something else while. But I learned
Mhm.
that from the Artsy Island girl, Cheryl.
Nice. Yeah, nice. Awesome. Denise says that she is uh, crafting along. She made two memory decks card for us. Oh, Jay did made finished two memory decks. Sorry, Jay, I got you. And then Tonka Lady says your hubby and mine would get along well. Also was in sales. Yeah, they probably would. Um,
Well, we'll see if my hubby and your hubby get along.
yeah,
He's he's making plans. We'll see.
Okay. Yep. I
Yeah.
told Pat, I said, they're planning on coming
Yeah.
and we'll be here. So, because we don't have anything
Well, he
in
was
that particular
it
month.
was so funny because I told him where you lived.
Uh-huh.
So, he's checking things out.
Uh-huh.
Then all of a sudden he came back and all of a sudden he says, I can't find nothing's coming up. The only thing for Oil City is coming up in Pennsylvania. Because it's Gas City, not Oil City. Oh, it's the other fossil fuel.
That would make a difference. Yeah. Yeah. So, yep. That's funny. All right. So I'm closing in on this. I think we're going to get it. Let's see. Memory Dex, is that like a Rolodex? It's a lot less expensive Rolodex, Denise. Kay McHugh said they don't even have snow removal equipment. They don't. I mean, you can go just down into, I don't know, I think like Kentucky and Tennessee, and they don't have it either. And yet they do, they can have a
Yeah.
occasional snow
Well,
storm down there. And then they got all those mountains and stuff, and it's just, oh my goodness. Okay, now I got to grab some
we weren't supposed to have snow.
shaker
They told
bits.
us 1% chance of snow. And we woke up to 4 inches.
Yeah, you get it when you're not supposed to, and you don't get it when they say you're going to. That's
Yeah.
just the law of how it goes. Okay, so I'm going to look in here for some things that I can put inside. There's some yellow ones. I have got a ton of cat scrappiness embellishments, and so this whole thing is full of them. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. And so I'm just going to search through here and try and find the right color. That green could be pretty. And see what we can add. I don't know what I want to use. There's white beads. Those would be good. Oh, those would be cute. I got pink. Pink, pink, pink. Let's do pink and green and white. I have to, what I usually have to do is take some of these and create a little circle pattern to contain my little dots in, because if not, they'll go running. So I just create a little circle. Jay said they got 5 inches. It was supposed to be 1.
Yep. They don't know. They really don't know.
Denise says we shut down everything for an inch of snow in Mississippi.
And now where's Denise from?
Mississippi.
Ah, okay, that makes sense.
So we've got, oh no, we about dropped them all over the place.
I'm originally from Buffalo, so the snow around here is very disappointing.
Yeah, our pastor always wants snow. And I'm like, oh gosh, I don't want snow, but he always wants snow. I think he was from Colorado.
Okay.
So he wants snow. And he's always happy when it's snowing.
Well,
And
Jim
I'm not.
drive in the snow, so that was an adventure yesterday going to church. Because they
Oh
hadn't
yeah.
done anything to the roads.
Oh
Nothing.
yeah. That's kind of how last week was for us. It was awful. We had a weird thing at church in our parking lot when Pat and I, because of where we live, that's kind of fun. We go in the back entrance to our church, and there's a
Okay.
road there. And when we went to go in, there was a car parked across the entrance to where we couldn't get in there, and there was a cop car behind it. And the strangest thing, I'm gonna tell this story because it's really odd, and I'm sure there's foul play of some sort, but so the car had been there since 4:30 a.m. and had been left running. And the person evidently got out of the car, left the car. The 2 back windows were rolled halfway down.
Sounds
And
like a joyride and they left it there.
yeah, well, they went supposedly, and I'm getting all this secondhand, so it's not scripture, but um, they ran the plate, found the owner, and went to the house and said, "Your car's here." And the person came and looked in the car at first, but wouldn't get inside the car. And it was weird because it had been left running. I think it either they shut it off or it ran out of gas or something. I don't know. But anyway, they eventually, after quite a while, she finally moved it. She
That's
didn't
weird.
acknowledge why it was there, how it got there, had it been stolen or nothing. So
Mm.
I'm thinking something goofy was going on with that.
Yeah,
So anyway, we had to go around and into the other entrance to
uh,
get in there.
well, we only have one door in and out, and we have 4 parking spots. We redid it. We were given an old little white church, and there was no parking at all. So the businesses in the area allow us to use their parking
Oh,
lots.
really?
Yeah,
We are on a dead end road and we have a huge area. We've got a huge, like, multi-level parking lot. It's a big church and it has a big family life center. And
nice,
so
nice.
and we, the school and some of the teams and stuff use it for practice and stuff like that. So anyway,
Yeah, well, we just bought the Presbyterian church in town, and we're redoing it.
yeah, I
So
knew you had done that.
we'll have more parking.
Yeah, that'll be nice. We have more room than we need since our church has shrunk, but
Well, we're still growing.
I
Praising
did
God.
run a,
Well, put it this way, God is growing it.
yeah, I did run a 5-year, because I did the budget meeting yesterday, and I ran a 5-year trend report, and we are moving in the right direction, so
Oh,
that is
well,
good.
that's good to hear. That is good to hear.
So, oh, this is so pretty. I had no plans for how this was going to turn out, and it's coming together. I don't have a sentiment on it yet, but we can remedy that because I've got that little bowl full of
Sentiment.
sentiments that we can add to it. I think I've been getting slower and slower with my card making.
Me too.
That's cute.
Oh, good. I'm glad it turned out.
Yeah. All right, let's see what we've got in here. I also have some of those Poet's Garden sentiments that are great big that we
Okay.
can use. Ooh, I've got this with gray on it. Um, how perfect. And it has pink behind it. I think we could do celebrate and we could make it like a birthday card or something. I feel like I need something else though. I think this could work perfectly on there. I'm going to use it.
All right.
I
You
had
do
put the,
it.
yeah, I hit the jackpot. I had put this together for another card and then I decided I was going to go in a different direction with it. But I think it looks pretty good on that.
Great.
So we'll use that.
I'm just turning over my centers so I can figure out what I have.
Let's see, what do we got? Um, Denise says it's 23 tonight. Her low is 23. And Jay says that's really cold for the South. The only
Yes.
days I want snow are Christmas Eve and Christmas, which is same. I have the same thing.
And then
Um,
spring can start,
yeah.
right?
And the thing of it is, you never get it on
Yep.
Christmas Eve and Christmas practically ever. I don't even mind it. I wouldn't even mind it Thanksgiving Day and then Christmas Eve and Christmas. And that would be
Yeah.
all that I would need. That would be just the holidays. That'd be fine. So Jay says his church is on a hill and the parking lot is as hilly as you can imagine. Wow. And he said he thinks they have gained membership. A lot of older folks. So I don't know what the long term. Yes. Yeah. Our church is full of a lot of older folks too. And understand the year before you joined, there was a fire. So there was a lot of carpet and painting and such to do. Oh, wow. That's terrible.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got that on there, but I'm wondering if, I don't know, do I need something else up there? I've got the shaker. Maybe not. All right. So, do I have time to press my
Sure you
press
do.
plate? Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't know.
I'm trying to put my flowers together still.
Okay. All right, well, let's do it because I have not used this stencil. So let's go ahead and do that. And I've just got some packaging on here. It's not my favorite. I need to get just a piece of acetate and tape it on there. It would work a lot better, I think. I have got, I thought I brought some, oh, I've got a piece of white cardstock we can use here to press this on. I thought, yeah, no, here it is. I have got some watercolor paper that I'll press on for that. And I've got a big piece, but I don't mind. I'm going to just press right in the center of it, and then we can just cut away as we need to. That way I don't have to worry about pressing on my tape. I've done that a few times. Have you done that? Have you ever done that, Daria?
What's that?
When you tape your paper to your
A plant?
thing before you press it, and then you get it close enough that you wind up pressing on your tape.
Yeah.
So frustrating.
Yes. Yes.
I have done that. I've got a big area to cover, so I'm going to bring this one in. If it's not real inky, I'll use the little one, but
I have no clue if I'm putting these in the right spots.
nice cards. I love the January clubs. Thanks, the talk lady. Hey, Anne, welcome.
Hi.
Anne has joined us. And we're just working with our Spellbinders Club kits and just having a play.
Yeah. I think a lot of people liked it because it was sold out by the 9th.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Sister went
Yeah.
to get it and it was sold out.
I said they had some, I mean, there were some big, even the small die of the month was big, I thought.
Yeah.
I thought it was all, pretty good one. So,
Yeah, I liked everything about it.
yeah. Trying to get it really good. I have got to get some of that stamp cleaner to kind of clean these off when I get done with them. I just use either vinegar or alcohol or whatever and try to clean it off, but I think I got it pressed pretty good. It's kind of hard to tell when you've got a lingering color on there from a previous press.
Well, I use archival ink and I use archival ink cleaner, so.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. This is just the better press ink. I tend to use it when I press just because I have it.
Right. Well, that's why I use the archival because I had
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Okay. One finished. I don't know if they're in the right place or not, but it's finished.
Let's have a look. Oh, yeah, that looks great. Did you use brown?
No, actually gold.
Gold? Okay, I couldn't tell from my picture.
Yeah, I don't know if you
Well, the
can.
Toka lady says she's using the Ultra Clean as we speak, and I think she had mentioned that to me last time. I've just got to get some of it ordered, but oh my goodness, look at that. Isn't that fun? That is so pretty. Love it.
Oh, that came out beautifully.
Yeah. Now this one I did I show that? I had used this before and just did it on the craft cardstock with brown, and I thought it looked really pretty. Brought in some teal. But for this one, I'm actually going to use the stencil. I did not use the stencil.
Yeah, this is what I did here. I pressed it this morning and used the stencil and just used Stampin' Up! Inks. Nothing special.
It's lovely. So I need to do that. So we will get this laid down on here. And
Go there.
let's just tape this down on our mat. Is that good in good view, I think? And I haven't even looked at it. And I think you have to, looks like there's a registration plate. Did you use the registration plate?
I did because of if you use a bigger panel than a 4.5 by or 4 1/4 by 5.5, you don't need it. But if you're just going to use an A2 panel, you're going to need the registration plate.
Okay. Yeah, I did not use it, so we're just gonna go with the flow.
And
Okay.
if you're good enough to do that, well, more power to you.
Well, I used a bigger piece on this, but
Oh,
and
okay.
I feel like I don't know what I did with this. Maybe I used a bigger piece on this one too, because I got it cut out all right and everything. But okay, so are these? I guess you know you've got the wrong direction if you've got the etched corner facing up. Would that be correct, Daria?
What's that? I'm sorry.
I was trying to decide if I've got the etched corner up, I'm probably
They're
in the right
they're not
direction.
numbered. You have to just kind of play around because one of them does the bird and the flower, and the other set does the leaves. So it's like 3 different stencils on one
Okay.
and 2 on the other. So you just
Okay.
kind of fit it over the top.
I think I got this figured out. I've got that lined up with the leaves, so that looks right. All right, now, do we trust the magnets?
Sure we do.
Okay. Let's do this. We'll cover that up. All righty.
Yeah, I definitely know I didn't put the right ones in the right places, but hey, there's flower centers, they work.
Little bitty ones. Okay, I'm getting every blending brush I own. I've got the mediums and the littles, and I'm gonna go with the littles, I think. And I don't have a plan here, so I'm just gonna wing it. And I've got my inks over here to the side, and I'm just kind of digging through it. I'm trying to find mowed lawn. I think that's what I want to use. I've got shabby shutters. I could use that. And I have fine needles. Is it, let's see, what do we got? Are there, no, there's not. There's just a 1 layer stencil for each item.
Right.
Okay. There we go. Let's
You
try
just
that.
kind of, you can shade, you can put lighter and darker colors in it, but
Yeah. Yeah, we could do that. Well, let's start off with shabby shutters and then we'll go with the mowed lawn. Maybe they'll go together all right. Because we can do it light and then put a little darker at the bottom and see how it comes out. Yeah, these little blending brushes are the best for this.
yeah, I use the little ones too. I even use some Post-it tape to cover
Well,
up.
I was thinking about it and I probably should do it because I've got a little place here where it looks like I could get a little probably dangerously close.
Well, I
There we
know
go.
me, I'm very heavy-handed.
I'm sloppy. I'm very sloppy, so I probably need to err on the side of caution. Okay, because this is one stencil and we have different leaves, I'm going to do the light colors on both of them so I can use the same blending brush and not have my dark on there yet. Hopefully that makes sense. This leaf here, interestingly enough, oh, okay, I see. It does follow it. Just trying to get them lined up the way I want them. Is that, do I need to cover that one? Yes. Cover it on up. Okay. I don't think I've used a stencil in a minute, have I? Oh, I used the bubble heart, that Simon Hurley bubble heart stencil the other day. I did use that.
Oh, okay.
That 3D embossed, what's it called? Some kind of heart. I can't remember what it's called. I used it.
Puffy
And
heart?
puffy heart, yes. I was saying bubble. Puffy heart, that's what it was. Uh-oh, I moved it. It'll be all right. it had a coordinating stencil with that. And that
Yeah,
was fun with the 3D embossed layer.
I've got the balloons that he did. Did the same thing. They're puffy, and then you have the stencils over the top.
Real. I'm gonna go ahead and clean this off too, so that I don't smear it and then when I go to lay my next color, because I'm using the same stencil over and I'm gonna bring in some dark. Are you doing okay as far as
Yeah, I'm gluing my others plant, but my card was kind of off, so I was just chopping it up.
I just want to make sure you weren't getting too tired.
No, I actually told you once the drugs wear off, I'm good.
You're feeling better now. Good. I just didn't know if it would catch up to you or not.
If I all of a sudden fall asleep, you'll know we caught up with me.
I'll say, that's just Daria snoring over there.
Yeah, just ignore me. I'm good.
Yeah, I'm just adding a little dark toward the bottom of this just to give it a little variation of color. There we go. I like that. Let's do it on the other waves. Oh yeah, that really adds to it.
There we go.
I like that. Pat's on the phone in there. Hopefully you guys can't hear him. I don't know who he's chatting with. He's had, I don't know if I've mentioned this. He has a big group of classmates that he hangs out with once a week, and they have had their share of health issues in the last couple of weeks. And so he's been trying to kind of keep track of everyone and touch base with them and see how they're doing. But they've had a multitude of health issues going on. So.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. One of the guys from our small group came down with MRSA.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
We went to our brunch that we normally do on Monday, and I know you guys know because we talk about it, but a lot of the staff was out sick, and so the gal that owns the restaurant, her and her husband, he's always in there, but he normally isn't working. She had him working, and we're good friends with them, and I said, is she giving you tips? Is she paying? And he said, no, she's not paying me. Anyway, but they did okay. Oh, that looks pretty. I like it. I like the greenery on there. All right, what's next? Next stencil. I feel like, did I lay that on top of it? Is there just 2 stencils with this set?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought I lost one. I'm like, what did I do
No,
with
just
it?
2. And like I said, one is in 3 parts and one is in 2 parts.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying here now. Now I just got to figure out where this goes. I don't know. Well, have I got it upside down? Yes, I do. That will make a difference.
Well, I'm gluing my parts together.
All right. I'm using my second stencil. What color do I want my bird?
I made a bluebird.
That sounds pretty.
But there's different types of bluebirds too. Because there's some with some red in it. This one was just all blue with just a white belly. So that's I actually looked them up.
Did you?
Yeah, so I get the right colors.
I'm gonna make a red bird. I don't know.
Okay.
I think the red would look pretty with the green that I'm using. So I don't know. This could be an epic fail, but I'm gonna give it a shot.
You know what? I probably should have done that.
We have cardinals here. This doesn't. I don't
We do
think this.
too.
This doesn't look like a cardinal. I don't think. But
Oh, that's okay. That you could get a scarlet tanager. How's that?
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
We didn't really know much about birds until we put up a gazebo. And
Oh,
then
yeah?
just sit there and watch them. It's amazing how many birds we have in our backyard.
I'd like to watch them. I just don't know what they're all named.
We
So,
have our phones out there and just look it up.
okay, cool.
Okay,
All right.
I've got put the press and seal on my cutting plate like someone last night recommended, so we'll see what happens.
Oh, yeah, I didn't do that. Okay, now I've got this. What color would I use on the red bird for this? Ooh, we got some pretty flowers too. I think I'll cover them up until I'm ready.
Well, it seems to be working great. So thank you, whoever you were.
What color should the feathers be on a red bird?
What
Let's see.
color?
Same. Looks like a house wren came because Jim's got to go. He says, got to run. Thumbs up, share, and copy. Oh, gosh. Denise said her best friend lost her husband last week. He had lung disease and got influenza A, and he was only 56.
Oh man.
Oh, my gosh. That's tragedy.
Well, the one that's on telly. I told you about her. She
Yes.
lost her
Yeah.
husband Christmas morning.
Yes. That's, yeah. I remember that. Latokali says she's been better pressing all day and not one card. I made a sample of each sentiment. I did that the other day and
Well,
I just had the
sometimes you
most
have to
fun.
do
I was
that.
just pressing a bunch of sentiments and I just had the most fun doing that. K McHugh says, I love to glimmer, but I'm glad they switched to the hybrid plates. Now I get more
Yeah.
use of the plates. Yes,
Yes, absolutely.
absolutely. Yeah. I'm still perplexed as to what color to use for my feathers on my red bird. Um, I'm just sorting through my little colors here, trying to decide what I want to add to it.
And I really like the stamp and die. I'm glad they put the stamp and die together. The
Yeah.
kit, the club.
And I think I told you I didn't even realize that they weren't together because they had been sending it to me that way. And I
Yeah,
didn't pay any attention on the site. I thought they were
you
always
couldn't, well,
together.
you could just get the stamp and then they had the stamp and die club.
Yeah.
But I think they were left over with a bunch of dies.
Yeah. I'm doing gray, but I don't know if I like it.
But I like that, especially the sentiments in that. They're wonderful.
Yeah.
I mean, I like everything about this club kit.
I may
Or
not like this gray on here. We'll have to take a look at it and see.
I hope they do another run on the crate so that, because I have a feeling a lot of people were disappointed when they were sold out.
Yeah, they'll certainly have to increase what they're ordering, I would think,
Yeah.
so that they'll have enough. I don't know what that would look like on there. I bet that would have been better. Oh well. Um, yeah, because they definitely need more. I'm going with purple flowers. I was thinking about orange and then I got sidetracked, so.
I think the last time I used these, what are the essential gems,
Uh-huh.
was when we did the Weekender. That's what they're from.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What did I use from the Weekender? Oh, that blue for tomorrow's video, that blue spray that we had
Oh,
from the
okay.
Weekender. I used some of that on the video for tomorrow. And so, yes, that's what I did. Oh, I don't want to do that. I'm going to wait. Okay. So we'll just do this. I'm going to bring in some black soot for the rest of it. Maybe that'll work. And my black soot brush is kind of big. Okay, that's fun. Now I'm going to reline it up for the center of that. That's not bad, I don't think. Let's get another one. And then we'll bring in some orange for that. I think we'll be done blending with this.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. Kind of got a mess going on here, but
How's it coming?
it's coming. Are you getting close?
I'm putting bling on.
Okay, you're holding out for me. Yeah, I think we're done with our with what we're doing there. We've
Yeah,
got it.
so
I need to make some space on my desk here so I can function. I've got to clean this off really quick. Where's that spray bottle? Oh, well, we'll just use this. I've got sticky notes sticking to me and everything else.
I've got gems sticking to me.
All right. My two cards are very different for this. Let's see. What size did you cut this thing? Because it hangs outside of this.
I cut it down to, let's see, I'm trying to think. What did I cut it down to? 5.5 by 4.25. So I cut it down to an A2 size.
Did you?
Yeah, you cut off a little bit on the one side.
Well,
but
I suppose you could cut off where that tail is, but I've actually got mine crooked on here, so it's going to be a little bit of a challenge to.
I use the registration thing, so I think that helped me keep it straight too.
Yeah, you were smart. I was not. I was not so smart.
So
But I think we can wing it. We'll wing it as long as I get
sure
it.
you can. Hey,
We're
there
gonna
are
wing
no
it.
mistakes in crafting, just
No, happy accidents.
or happy accidents or opportunities.
Yeah. Okay. So you do cut off kind of his tail. And then can we get this? I don't know. Well, it's kind of straight. Does kind of straight count?
Kind of straight counts, anybody who receives the card isn't going to look to see if it's
Yeah, I
straight
don't
or
think
not.
they're going to be measuring it with a level or anything like that.
Okay,
That is really pretty.
think I am finished.
Okay.
Oh no,
I'll tell you what I'm going to do.
Oh well. You know what I just did?
What'd you do?
See? You open up the card upside down.
Oh no, did you?
I was going to put it inside and going, oops.
You're going to have to cut it off and
Yeah, it'll be
redo it.
fine. It's not a big deal. I've done it many times.
Oh, me too. Me too. How'd we do? We didn't do too bad. Okay, I think I straightened it up. All right. So I'm going to just, all I need to do really is add it to a card base. So I think I'm done. So we can show what we've got and we can
Okay.
wrap it up.
If I can find my other card. There we go.
Did it disappear? Okay, hang on. Now I'm going to try to do this successfully. Jim's not in the chat anymore to remind me, but I'm going to try and give you the big screen.
Okay.
And then hopefully I can. Where did I go? See, it's not working like it used to work. I don't really know what they did to it. I don't know. They did something, but anyway, okay. Now we're both gone.
Now we're both, there we go. At least I'm here.
All right, I'm giving up on
Oh,
that. We're
there
just
you
gonna go
are.
side by
There you
side.
are.
There we go.
Okay.
All right.
All
I'm
right.
not sure.
This was the first card I made with the exclusive die from the crate. And it was a little more difficult to put together than I anticipated, but I think it turned out okay. And then I used a glimmer sentiment from an older glimmer die.
Yeah, that's a fun font. It is a little bit different. It is definitely a fun font.
Yeah. But I know Spellbinders has a whole bunch of the big sentiments
Yeah.
that probably could be used. And then this is my second one, which is the large die and the stitching die together.
That is beautiful. I love how you went all the way around it, and the that sentiment, the hello, is that part of the stamp set?
That's this below. That's part of the stamp set, and then the inside is going to say, "Hope this card brightens your day." You can't
Yeah,
really see it, but it says, "Hope this card brightens your day."
that's beautiful, Daria. I didn't get the stamp set, so that's lovely.
Yes, I really like the stamp set because it's got a die for every single one of the sentiments.
Yeah, I love when they
And
do.
it's
Oh,
got
those are
big
great.
ones, and then it's got smaller ones too.
Those are great sentiments.
They really are. They really are.
Yeah, I like that. Okay. Well, I have got my little shaker, and we both used, this
Turned out great.
set.
That turned out great. I like the
Yeah.
shaker.
So just a little shaker, and I've got celebrate on there, and I can put a happy birthday sentiment on the inside or something. I think it's really pretty, kind of soft, and there we go. See it a little bit better.
Yep.
Just really soft, and we've got the different kind of the shaker dots, and then the sequin pieces in there.
And
And
that
I
sentiment
just,
was perfect.
yeah, yeah, that was just already assembled, laying it. Don't you love it when you can take something out of your craft room and put it on a card?
Yeah.
Love it. And then of course this one is the postcard,
Oh, you did a
and
nice job stenciling it, coloring it.
so
Very
I
nice.
I used red, and I did kind of a two-tone on the leaves to give it a little bit of dimension. I should have done that on the flowers, but anyway, I think it turned out nice. I think it'd been fun if they would have put another little
I
stencil
was
in there for
thinking
that.
the same thing. Yep.
Yeah, that would have, because you'd have had, color on both corners. I think that would have been super fun.
Yeah.
But anyway, I think it's cute, and it's very different from, what I did with this one. So,
Yeah.
all right, I'm going to catch up with the chat, and then we'll just say,
Okay.
we will say, let's see what we got going on. Let's see. Hey, Stacy Graves, welcome. She's been listening to the background, so okay. Well, welcome, Stacy. Glad you were able to watch in the background. Latonka Lady said, "Sold out is nice to hear in a way. It's so sad to hear of all the card companies closing." Yes, it is. And then Kay McHugh 22 says, "But what if we all dislike next month's kits? Then they will have too many." Yeah,
That's true.
that is true. I just always have a subscription, and I can order before they open it up to everyone. I do too. In fact, fun story. I was telling Daria that Yana said, "Oh, I'm going to send you the embossing folder with your kits." And I told her I always kept the embossing folder because I wanted to keep my subscription so that I could order, and get my discount and everything. And I was going to cancel it because they're sending it to me. And Daria said, "No, keep it. And it'll be a nice giveaway for your members." And so that's what I did. And so I've got one that's open that I use, and I haven't opened this one. I was afraid I was going to have to open it because I couldn't find the one that I've already used, but I did find it. It was out of order. I tried to put them in order, and it was out of order in my embossing folder, but I did find it. So I'm going to use this for member benefit is what I'm going to do. But yeah, and then so that early order and early change helps because you can peruse what they've got and decide if you want to pick it up, if you want to drop it, or whatever you want to do. You just have to
Yep.
make sure you pick up the new one before you take the old one off.
Right. Right.
That's the main thing. If you're going to get a different one, get it first and then cancel the next one, because you
Yeah.
don't want to get messed up, because then you
Yeah.
lose your early access.
If you cancel it, then you're no longer a member, and then you don't have the early access.
Right. So you have to purchase the other one first and then take the other one off is how you have to do it. So anyway,
I was telling my sister she should just go ahead and join one of the clubs that's like the embossing folder or something.
yes.
That next time she would have the early access to the crate.
Yeah. Yeah. She does quite a bit of purchasing. So I think, doesn't she?
Yep, yep.
Yeah. So Latalka Lady says, nice, Daria, nice cards. And she likes the font of the Clear Stamp of the Month as well. And she likes my cards too. So anyway, we
Very
appreciate you hanging out with just, Monday night is just casual crafting and chatting and hanging out with everybody. So we appreciate it. I hope that everyone has a fabulous week and that you're able to stay warm and
Yes.
safe. So
Okay, my
anyway,
card is all fixed.
is it? I always immediately just cut it off and slap it on a new
That's
one.
what I did.
Oh, Denise says she's still waiting for the dumpster fire set to arrive.
Her what?
Oh, I hope you get it soon. You just
Which,
got yours, didn't you,
yeah,
Daria? I
my
mean,
dumpster fire is supposed to be here tomorrow.
oh, okay, okay. So hopefully
Yeah.
you'll get yours soon, Denise. It
Yes.
is fun. It's a very fun set.
Yeah,
So,
that's
and
sold out too.
I think it is. Yeah, I
Yep.
think it is sold out. I will tell you guys, check if it is things are sold out on Spellbinders that you're interested in. Check scrapbookpal.com. I'm also on that design team there, and I have checked before things that Spellbinders has ran out of, and they still have. So if there's something you absolutely want, you can check it out there. And I try to, if I'm using something that Spellbinders is out, and I check to see if they have it at Scrapbook Pal, and I usually will link it up there so that you can grab it if you want to. So just throwing that out there for you. But anyway, so everybody's saying thanks, ladies, and have a great week, and we hope you do as well. So take care, and we'll see you in all the crafty spaces. Take
Yep.
care.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.